Alright guys, I'm back. Visually doing a review on the first episode of Delicious Party Precure. This was a great episode. I just love the dynamics so far. It just started obviously. So I'm doing this a little early actually. It's 1:26 according to my watch. Actually, according to my phone it's 1:27, but anyway, this I really love to see. I just loved this episode. Everything is just great. So, while I'm away for this, get into the review. So the episode starts out with a narrator introducing us to the beautiful town that Yui lives in. The Cures live in. And she tells us that we'll come to know her good time. Something like the character Xiaomei in Eden Zero. She was remained mysterious for her appearances, but gets revealed to who she is much later on in a different arc. But I had to remember to watch the final arc of the series of that one before that. I really forgot about it really. So, it's a beautiful town with all kinds of beautiful food. Now, some of the characters' names I can't remember. They do appear but only have brief scenes, like in many other seasons. Except for Tropical Rouge, which was different. Then the narrator introduces us to our main cure, Yui Nagomi. Or Nagomi Yui, if you say it like the Japanese do, where they say their last name first, even though it's still technically last name. Don't ask me why. No, we already seen what her personality was like in action, thanks to the first crossover special short with Tropical Rouge Precure, which is available on YouTube. Fully sub, you can find that. So yeah, this is just amazing. She tells us that the narrator tells us that Yui's helping out the soccer team. Yeah, she's pretty good. Yeah. She helped score a goal. One of the team members says, "Why don't she just?" Wonders why she doesn't join fully. Just tells her that what Yui's most passionate in is food. And we see a lot of funny moments with Yui eating food. First eating onigiri or rice balls. I never really tried a rice ball. I don't know if I like them or not. Not good in anime, but still. Then we're introduced to the world of the cook kingdom. We're introduced to the king and queen of that world, and another one of our main characters, Rosemary. He's sent out to save the recipe piece. And he has 3 fairies to back up. I can't remember the other 2's names right now. Well, I can remember 2 actually. Komi, Pan, and I forgot the dragon's name. Sorry. But this is the first episode. I'll come to know in time. I'll come to know the characters more in time. I mean, this is just the first episode. Pardon me. So, then we're introduced to the recipe book was stolen, by the way. That's why they sent Rosemary after him to find the thief who took it and get it back to save the recipe piece. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Anyway, cut to the villain's lair. Yeah, actually have a castle. We're introduced to our 3 main antagonists. We don't know the name. We're not introduced to the boss yet. Actually, I can't remember how the character Chun-Li was introduced. Or number 8. For Tropical Rouge, I mean. I can't remember how Chungi was introduced. Like, it's been a while. I really can't remember. Anyway, I can't remember the... One face is showered right now. But he or she will be revealed... Is obviously a he. Will be revealed much later. We do not know when. And, well, when... Anyway, the main villain of this episode is Panda Thief Gento, who works for Bandoro's gang, Bandoro. Alright, there's many suspicion that she might become the mid-season cure this summer. And yeah, Lance is not most likely. Or they could do a Doki Doki on us and that they're gonna be a red herring. I mean, look at Regina and Doki Doki Pretty Cure. Her development makes you think she's gonna be the mid-season cure, but no. She ultimately replaced by Cure Ace. Which was disappointing to me, actually. I'm not seeing Doki Doki Pretty Cure, but still, that is just... I just want to give my proper opinion on that in the future. I do not... Anyway. She's sent out to buy more recipe peas. We do not know what their plan is, actually. You can tell the other one is a bit of a snarky little asshole. I think she's superior. Gento, that is her name, by the way, is more of a serious guy. She's a serious one who does what her bosses tell her. Let's hope she'll be the mid-season cure this summer. Let's hope, right? But we got months for that to hide out. We don't know when. Probably early summer, like July or something. Enough about that speculation. Anyway. Rosemary's on Earth. And, well, he's completely lost. He's totally starving. He passes out on hunger. They become Kome to try and find some food for him. And get him to a bit of mischief in a way. She accidentally shocks a mother. And Kome actually bumps into the pram, causing it to stroll down the hill. Everyone's surprised by it. But Yui shows up to go rescue it. Kome tries to stop it while it's going down the hill. And then a ghost shows up on the bottom. Nearly ran into her. But Yui shows up in the nick of time to save it. But the girl falls over in shock. Yui asks is she okay and helps her up. The girl says yes. Now this girl is Ran Hanamichi, aka Kyo Yum Yum. She won't appear till 4 weeks from now, actually. Then while the commercial's going on, black cars on the side. Black cars on the side. A black car's on the side with a girl in it. Let's go. With a girl in it. Her name is Kokone Fuwa. Okay, Kyo Spicy. She appears in 3 weeks. Because the next 2 episodes are going to be focused on Kyo Precious and their development. I'm usually not a fan of this, but I'd like to see more of her. Anyway. By the way, we see Yui's school uniform. It's brown. She has a brown school uniform. I'm not sure how I feel about it, really. I guess I like Tropical Rouge's uniforms much better, in my opinion. Not just me, because those uniforms are very unique. So, yeah, again, my opinion. I'm not trying to sway anyone else's. Oh. So anyway. Yui comes... Alright, what I mentioned earlier, we see a glimpse of the past with a type of fairy-like creature with a young Yui eating onigiri. But that comes important later on in the episode. Excuse me. Alright. Yuri finds Komi. You know, excited to see her. So big Precure stuff instead of being shocked. Being kind of excited. That type of thing. Komi is kind of hungry, so Yuri gives her an onigiri. So said, and that goes home remember Rosemary and takes Yuri to her. Yuri starts to help out and takes him to a family restaurant. Rosemary thanks them, but wants to repay them. So he helps out with the dishes. Rosemary's really likable. And he has his funny moments throughout the episode. Yeah. He says people really enjoy food here. Or something like that. The whole thing is about food. And when you see people enjoy their food, you can see hearts appearing. That's an interesting detail. Just then, a recipe piece shows up. Same one we saw in the Builder flashback. Yeah. You see a bear. Yeah. Anyway, well, Yui's helping out Rosemary clean and ask him about berries and stuff. He's a little surprised that she can see them. Recipe piece. Tells her that they're called recipe piece. And it's pretty interesting rare for someone older to see them. Kids can see them, but they grow up and forget about them. That means he thinks that Yui must really love food. Yes. And she asks what recipe pieces are. But in a flamboyant, I forgot to mention there's a funny scene of him about this. Him thinking that Yui wants to know the secret to how beautiful he is. It's hilarious. In a flamboyant way, he says, it's a secret, S-E-C-R-E-T. Yeah. And he waves goodbye to Yui and heads off. And she waves goodbye to sees Komi and waves goodbye to her. Well, she doesn't really wave, but you get the point. Yeah. It's actually interesting how those things are not secret. In a way. It's pretty interesting how they're not secret. Like, the recipes are not secret. And he gladly told her without trying to hide it. Yeah. But what they are just tells her that's a secret. Anyway, later on, Yui's childhood friend, Takumi, shows up. He's a bit of a brash character in a way. And I put this. He doesn't really insult her. He just finds. You could tell he finds her on Yui and type of like a little brother situation and stuff. Yeah. Anyway, Takumi just came by to get because he's had to get some food. Yui's mom suggests that Yui should go with him. You can tell it's a surprise reaction. I think he likes Yui. He just doesn't want to admit. Kind of like Mamoru and Usagi's dynamic, but not that far. I really took a little inspiration from Sailor Moon for this one. Anyway, at the restaurant, they enjoying their food. Yui's catchphrase is delicious as smile. I really like that catchphrase. And she sees a recipe pea. I think Takumi thinks she's weird. Just then, The recipe is captured by Gentle. I seriously think that's a weird name. At least the Chocolate Rouge characters didn't have weird names. They were unique in their own way. But Gentle, I mean, look at EAS, or Siren. They have good names before giving them human names. Yui sees a leaf and goes after her, where she encounters Rosemary. But something's going on. The omelets have changed taste. She knows what's going on. Then she sees Rosemary. Right. For I mention, she calls her Mary-chan. That's what he told her to call her. Right. He tells Gentle to get back that recipe and the recipe book. And she summons a monster. Its name I can't remember right now. So it took me a long time to remember the Urana days. So. By the way, how she captured the recipe is like a chant. That's weird. Right. So, yeah, she summons the monster. No, people running away. Well, Takumi's looking for Yui, by the way. And he sees Rosemary and goes, "Is that?" Like he knows him. Pretty interesting. It's like he knows Rosemary. Hey. This is actually quite a unique thing here. Delicious field. He uses his powers to summon a field called Delicious Field or something like that. Which is quite unique. Like Precure battles never took place in different realms, you know? As you know, Precure battles always took place on the street, not in special fields. And no, smile does not count. It's just a dark aura all over the place. Now, he goes on again, and he's going to stop her. Yui somehow comes through as well. He asks how she got through, and she tells him she doesn't know. It's a funny moment. But she tells him that she's going to help. She doesn't want the recipe she wants to make that recipe be happy. Smile again. And tries her best. Rosemary says her many times just make sure she's safe to get out there, but she doesn't listen to and tries her best, but gets caught. Rosemary has to make a choice. Gentle threatens him that if he doesn't take down the field, she'll hurt Yui. Rosemary was about to do what she says to. Yui tells her to stop that. She wants to help that recipe make it smile again. See, when she was young, she was crying for some reason. Her grandmother gave her only Yui, and she really enjoyed it. That's when she saw the recipe for the first time. Yeah, it's very special to her. And because Komi is right there looking at her, and power goes from Komi, giving Yui a special old band. That's not used to transform, by the way, unlike Precure 5, where they use bracelets to transform. Rosemary knows what that is. And then he releases helps Yui get out to the trap. He tells Yui to transform with Komi. She knows what's going on, but she agrees. And the transformation sequence is just beautiful. I'm not going to explain the transformation sequence. You can find it on YouTube, and I just love the transformation. But the power swung up from hot rice cure pressures. That's what she says. Something like that. And I really like the transformation. It's so cute and flamboyant. And her outfit's more like a kimono. I like the Japanese theme in her outfit. Right. You know, she gets the usual reaction when she gets a cure. Yeah. That's when he tells her to fight that monster. She does. By the way, when rescuing his pendant's jewel was cracked. Contemplating the next episode. Hey, you after using one of her abilities, she uses her attack. Precure triangle something. And on. She's on YouTube right now on my PlayStation. It's called Precure Russia's Triangle. That's it. And takes down the monster. By the way, the transformation phase is Precure's Delicious Standby. Right now, we only get Q Precious Transformation for 3 weeks. For the next 2 weeks. And it really helped me memorize it more. Anyway, Q Precious beats the monster. Rosemary thanks her. Yeah, he knows what Precure is. You already asked what it is, but he just says it's a see what he did earlier. I just like Yui's reaction. You know, eyes like this. With the drop of water drop on the head. I don't get that one. And the narrator closes off, telling us to tune in next time to see what happens next. And the ending is good. I love it. And, yeah, not much to say. But the start takes a little bit of ideas, a little inspiration from Tropical Rouge's ending. You know, in the motivation sequence, where, in our first ending, where the girls, all 5 girls tell you, yes, the Clone Lord before she can kill Blamere, about what the motivation is today. Yeah. And the second episode, so we heard you to get up and dance, come and dance with us and stuff. Oh, like that. So Delicious takes a little inspiration from that. I like that. And quick mention in the opening for Delicious Party, where I forgot her name again. Your Spicy civilian form. Was put on makeup. Says Pretty Holic. Kokone, that's it. I can't remember her name, Kokone. She puts on makeup and she's next to a place called Pretty Holic. For fans of Tropical Rouge, you know what it is. That's where Sungo and her mother works. That's where Sungo's mother works. So I like the connection between Tropical Rouge there. Because Pretty Girl season, when a new season begins, there's never any connection to the past season. No way. So I like the connection there, because Tropical Rouge is a great season. So next episode will be Rosemary not being able to fight and doesn't want you to get hurt and stuff. Something like that. And I can't wait for that episode, but that's it. But till then, that's it for this video, guys. If you enjoy my content, hit the thumbs up button, or if you want to subscribe to the channel, and click that notification bell. You have to take all the videos that comes out in the future. And stay tuned, I got Demon Slayer 2 reviews of Demon Slayer coming in the next 2 days. So until then, thank you guys, and keep watching anime. Q Phoenix out.